David here? Oh, there you are. What's good, dog? Oh, my bad.
What's up, my brother?
Yeah,
How you doing? You doing good?
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
I met you before.
Where?
My older brother.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good.
We have a workshop, all right?
Okay, for sure.
All
All right, for sure. Let's do it.
What's up, man?
What's good, dog?
How you been living, bro?
Good.
Doing good? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in Miami for?
For like 4 days,
Like
5
4
days.
days. Nice. How long you here for?
It's crazy out here.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, how do you train out here?
It's nice out here. Well, I've been training because the traffic has been too crazy, bro. That's why I've been training on the other side. That's why I wasn't here in the beginning of the week.
Sure.
I'll be in traffic for like 2 hours, bro. It's just crazy. So what's up, bro? What you trying to do today?
Yeah, I want to do the
some
same
work?
thing. Like, let's hit mitts. Let's do it all.
Yeah, I'm down. You want to get ready? You want some raps? Yeah, I got my dad rap you.
Yeah, have your dad rap.
Can you rap us, son? Rap us, son?
You have any extra raps?
Yeah, we got some extra.
Yeah.
We rap them like this. So I'm gonna get started.
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
stretches.
Don't even worry about it.
While the countdown to Conor Benn keeps getting louder, Ryan Garcia decided to do something that probably caught a lot of people off guard. Instead of staying inside his usual routine, he pulled up to David Benavidez's training camp, and the atmosphere looked more like a family gathering mixed with a war room than a regular boxing gym.
She's good. She's doing great. Yes, sir. How's everybody? Good?
Working, bro.
Same right?
Sacrifices, bro. It's not easy.
Nah, hell no, bro. It takes a toll on the family. It takes a toll on everybody.
But you're able to train around your family, no?
A little bit, but I try not to be around them too much. For me, it works where I'm not around them too much.
Yeah.
Because it pits me late.
So you just step out.
Got it. That's smart. Yep.
Yo, come on. So I'm gonna teach you the jab right now.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So you're touching. You're doing great. That was offset and it's timing, all that stuff. But what if you do a touch and then a strong jab? So look it. I'm gonna show you how you can do it. Pause that. Pause that. Yo, who has my phone? Pause that. So look it, bro. Let's say you touch like this. I'm gonna touch him here, and then I'm gonna hit here. Let's say you touch one here. His vision's already gonna be a little bit blind, so why don't you just put a hard one in?
Got it.
Or you could just touch, you know what I mean? But this is just offsetting the rhythm, because if you're going like this, like touch me, I don't know what's coming next. You either throw a hook, or if I'm worried about these hooks, imagine you just keep throwing that jab, that hard jab.
Yeah.
Right away, Ryan was shaking hands with everyone, catching up with David, meeting Jose Benavidez Jr., and joking around with the rest of the crew. Then came one of the funniest moments of the visit. Jose started acting like he wanted to size Ryan up, standing a little too close, throwing playful looks, and trying to test the waters like he was about to start his own face-off. Ryan wasn't rattled for a second. He stayed relaxed, laughed it off, and handled the whole situation like a grown man instead of turning it into unnecessary drama.
We have a workshop, all right?
Okay, for sure. All right, for sure. I don't know about what, but what's up?
We were talking on some comments saying some dude could have put a video, right? And then you put washed. He's one of my favorite pirates.
I never said that. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, then I'll say sorry.
We'll back on that,
I promise.
Yeah, because I don't like all that.
No, I'm a man. If I really did say that, I'll say sorry. How about that? Yes, sir. You find out, definitely say sorry.
So then look it, I'm gonna touch two, and this is a rhythm I like to use, either 2 or 3, to make yourself remember. So I'm gonna touch the 2, and then from there, I'm already gonna jump in.
Got it.
Get lower. Now we're gonna do 3. Back to 2. 1. You know what I mean? So it's just changing it all the time.
That was nice.
So try that.
All right.
But also you gotta remember the positioning has to be good at the, look it, so do a little bit like this. Let's just do one jab. Dip in and then step into it. So you're kind of like let's say like let's say you got a knife and you're trying to stab the out of it.
All right, shit. I've never used a knife, but I got you.
So think about, have you seen 300?
Yeah.
Have you seen 300?
Sparta?
When they're on that line right there and they got that shield right there, but they keep putting that like that.
Yeah.
So even if you throw a jab, I can have it right here.
It's like a power jab, yeah. Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? So throw everything in. Just dip a little bit more. There you go. But more speed. There you go. See, because you already have heavy hands, so the speed, the heavy hands is gonna make it good. All right, now put that tap into it, and that way you don't even get tired like that either. Try the double tap, and then to the triple tap.
Okay, that
So you just, you know what I mean? If it's confusing you, what do you think the opponent's gonna feel? You know what I mean?
The gym erupted with laughs because everyone knew it was all part of the friendly banter. But you could also tell Ryan wasn't about to let anybody bully him, even for a joke. Once that moment passed, it was straight back to business. And that's where things got really interesting. Ryan jumped into training with David Benavidez and the rest of the team, and the energy inside that gym was absolutely electric. Every round came with encouragement. Every combination was met with somebody yelling across the room, and the entire camp had that competitive atmosphere where everyone pushed each other to be just a little better. That's exactly the type of environment fighters love because nobody lets you coast. Ryan looked sharp, focused, and fully engaged, while David and his crew kept the intensity high from start to finish. You could see the respect flowing both ways. Benavidez's camp welcomed Ryan like one of their own, and Ryan embraced the grind without acting like the biggest name in the room. That's something fans don't always get to see. Away from the cameras at press conferences and all the trash talk surrounding Conor Benn, this was simply elite fighters sharpening each other.
You're ready. So, look at this also too. It took me a long time to find my rhythm. Obviously, we all want to be powerful. We're fast. So we use both of that. Speed plus power is one plus power. Snap. So just think about being more fast, movement fast. Movement fast. Hold on, hard. Shit hard. Go lower. There you go, right there. That's it. That's the one. That's the one that feel right. So when you think of perfection, think of that. Now right there. Relax. That's fine. What you gotta do? You gotta find it. When you're at least have some new rest. And then when you go that enough, then they're gonna think the jab is coming. They're gonna think a jab is coming when you let out so much. That's basically saying that. Be careful, my chamber.
There were laughs, there was plenty of competitive trash talk, and there was serious work being put in at the same time. Watching Ryan train alongside one of boxing's hardest working camps sends a clear message heading into September 12th. He's not just relying on talent or headlines, he's surrounding himself with tough fighters, learning from different styles, and making sure every session prepares him for what's waiting on fight night. If this visit proved anything, it's that Ryan Garcia is mixing hard work with confidence, and, judging by the smiles, sweat, and nonstop intensity inside the Benavidez gym, everybody walked away better than when they walked in.
You're just doing one combination?
Watching Ryan Garcia sharpen his tools with David Benavidez's crew was one thing, but this latest interview made it obvious that Ryan isn't thinking about training camps anymore. He's thinking about taking over boxing. Right from the start, Garcia made it clear that he sees the Conor Benn fight as the opportunity that can completely change his career. Not because he needs fame, but because he believes this is the moment that separates stars from superstars. I actually found it interesting that Ryan looked back at the Gervonta Davis fight with zero excuses. Instead of pretending it never happened, he admitted he probably chased that opportunity too early, then flipped the conversation into motivation. His point was basically, that chapter is over, now it's my turn. That's a dangerous mindset if he truly believes it. Then Ryan started breaking down Conor Benn, and you could tell the confidence wasn't just for the cameras. He kept repeating that Benn's style is exactly what he's been dealing with since he was a teenager, saying pressure fighters have been trying to rough him up for years and none of it is new.
I don't know, honestly. We're probably around the same.
Yeah.
Same.
So do you need to make a statement here? Like, can this go the distance and it's fine, or?
I would be disappointed in myself if it goes the distance. I'll be real. Like, if I don't get him out of there 5 and below, I'm gonna still finish the job and play around with him and beat the shit out of him. But it's not gonna feel as good as me really knocking him out. I'm being serious, man. Like, I'm gonna be vigorously disappointed in myself if I don't get him out. Unless I break my pinky or some dumb shit. Then I'm like, all right, well, that's why, you know?
And then what?
And even then, why didn't I knock him out with one hand? You know, he's not that good.
You really don't? You don't think you're underestimating him, maybe?
No, not at all, bro. Watch him fight.
And then what after that? All right, let's say
If Regis was able to tag him up.
Yeah, that was surprising.
No, but I'm saying tag him up.
I couldn't help but laugh when Ryan basically predicted Benn would spend the night walking into punches he never even saw coming. That's either supreme confidence or the biggest receipt waiting to be collected on fight night. He even doubled down by saying he'd be disappointed if the fight lasted the distance because in his mind, that's not how this matchup is supposed to end. At the same time, Ryan wasn't acting like his career stops with Conor Benn. He was already looking beyond September, mentioning Teofimo Lopez, Rolando Romero, Richardson Hitchens, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and even another shot at Gervonta Davis under different terms. Notice something though. Devin Haney barely entered the conversation. Ryan made it pretty clear that a rematch isn't anywhere near the top of his list right now. His eyes are locked on bigger opportunities, bigger stages, and bigger names. Whether you believe every prediction or not, one thing is impossible to deny. Garcia isn't talking like a fighter hoping everything works out. He's talking like a man convinced the next era of boxing is supposed to have his name written all over it, and now September 12th becomes the first test of whether all that belief matches reality.
But it seems like right now there's all the opportunities for you, like 147, like Richardson Hitchens is there too,
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson's there,
Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn Davis, all right. I mean, so it feels like you have a lot of big fights after this. Do we see you on Cinco de Mayo next year?
I think so,
Is that
man.
your goal right now? You want to be the face of boxing, you said, right?
Man, I'm just living life, you know. I'm not trying to look too deep into that. I just kind of go with the flow, man. I love growing my brand. I love getting myself more out there, you know, and if it just so happens that I become the face, I will try to, you know, take a lot of responsibility and pride in that and try to give the fans the best fights. I don't really care, you know, either or, but I'm going to keep on growing my brand, keep on growing myself as a man and as a fighter, and if that happens, then there it is. I mean,
Ryan Garcia spent the last interview talking about his own confidence and long-term plans, but Wade Plemons looked at this rivalry from a completely different angle. Instead of asking who sounded tougher, he started paying attention to everything happening around the stage. And honestly, some of his observations were hard to ignore. Wade immediately pointed out how Dana White was planted right in the middle of the event, while Oscar De La Hoya was nowhere to be seen, arguing that the presentation itself revealed who was really steering this promotion. Whether you agree with that or not, it definitely gave the press conference a different feel. Then Wade shifted right back to the real attraction, and that's where things got fun. He believes Ryan has already figured out something important about Conor Benn. Not a punching weakness, but an emotional one. Every time Ryan casually dismissed Benn, told him he wasn't on his level, or simply laughed off another threat, Conor seemed to crank the intensity up another notch. Wade even compared it to Benn's previous rivalries, suggesting Ryan might be trying to lure him into fighting with emotion instead of patience.
Ryan says that Conor Benn's not making it past 5 rounds. Listen, I have Ryan Garcia winning this fight. I do think that he's on a different level. But again, a rivalry creates the best in both fighters. And with Conor Benn, he will, I think, fight up to his level of competition, which will make him dangerous. Again, we'll see what the power is at 147, but Ryan's been hit on the chin, been dropped. There is something there. They're both power punchers. I do think it fits Ryan's style that Conor is so...
Now that's an interesting chess match because an aggressive Benn is exciting, but an overly emotional Benn might also become predictable. At the same time, Wade wasn't pretending Ryan gets a free pass. He reminded everyone that Benn's power is real, and when two explosive punchers share a ring, one mistake can flip the entire script. I also couldn't stop laughing when Wade noticed Ryan barely had to say anything before Benn was ready to stand up and start another argument. Ryan looked like the guy enjoying the crowd, while Benn looked like he wanted the opening bell right there on stage. That's exactly the kind of chemistry promoters dream about because you can't fake genuine tension. Wade also touched on Benn speaking Spanish to needle Ryan, but here's the funny part. Ryan never really looked bothered. If anything, Benn seemed to be spending more energy trying to get inside Ryan's head than Ryan was trying to return the favor. So now we've got two completely different battles happening at once. One is physical and waiting for September 12th. The other is psychological, and according to Wade Plemons, that fight may have already started long before the first punch is ever thrown.
You ain't got no heart, because again, Ryan, quit on the knee versus Gervonta. And Ryan says, well, then come test it then. Come test it. Come test it. Again, inviting Conor Benn to move forward, inviting him to take that front step. And Conor will 100% oblige. You know that. And then Conor says, you quit. You got no heart. I'm going to test your chin too. And then Ryan says, your dad knows. Your dad's going to have to throw in the towel or save you. Kind of said that to Devin Haney too, and it ended up being a revelation. So could he go 2 for 2?
You ain't stop that fight, bro. You stop that.
Name Mexican, he said.
And that's why this fight has taken over the boxing world. We've heard Ryan Garcia's side, we've heard Conor Benn's side, we've listened to former champions, trainers, analysts, and fighters, and somehow every opinion has only made this matchup even more unpredictable. Ryan believes his speed, experience, and timing are going to expose Benn. Conor believes pressure, discipline, and pure grit will drag Ryan into deep water. One camp says Ryan is playing chess while Benn is getting emotional. The other says Benn's aggression is exactly what will force Ryan into making mistakes. On September 12th, there won't be any more press conferences, face-offs, or predictions. It'll just be two explosive fighters trying to prove they were right all along, and somebody's confidence is about to collide with reality. Now it's your turn. Who wins this fight, and how? Does Ryan Garcia get the statement victory he's predicting, or does Conor Benn shock everyone and take over the division? Drop your prediction in the comments because I want to know who you've got and why. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters for more boxing news, reactions, and exclusive coverage. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.